welcome. Today's question is, what does my child need for dance class? So I am here to answer that question and talk to you a little bit about our BDC dress code. So first, I just wanted to say why we even have a dress code. And the reason is because a neat, tidy appearance really sets the stage for class. It helps the dancer be more focused, attentive, and of course, it's a sign of respect for the actual class experience. It's also so helpful to our teachers because with the proper dress code, they can actually see the shapes that the dancer is making with their body, being able to keep them safe, being able to help them further their technique. So moving on now to what these dancers actually need for class. And the first thing is we split our dancers by age into two different color coordinated groups. So our twirl and tumble and pre-dance dancers are pink. So you're gonna think pink head to toe with their leotard, tights, and ballet slippers. So I wanna show you an example of a leotard, if that word is unfamiliar to you, and it looks something like this. There's all different styles in terms of the sleeve length. Some are tanks, long sleeve, short sleeve, but basically, this is it. This is a leotard. So some of our dancers will prefer to wear shorts, a dance short over the top of their leotard. Some of them will want to wear a skirt. All of that is perfectly okay. You may even be able to find something like this. This is actually a dance dress. It has the leotard bottom, but it has an attached skirt on top. So something like that is very appropriate for class if your dancer chooses to wear something like this. So, in addition to that, the ballet slippers. I do like to make a special mention of this because sometimes in the dance section of stores like Target, you'll see a slipper that is actually a bedroom slipper, not a dance shoe. So you wanna be really careful because those can be really slippery and, to be honest, dangerous on a dance floor. So we prefer a leather or a canvas actual ballet shoe. So you can get these here at our BDC Dance Shop. You can also get them at any other dance store locally. So this one is a leather shoe, and like I said, you're just looking for pink. If your dancer is in a pre-combo class, they will also need a tap shoe. So we like our dancers to wear a tan tap shoe, and this is a Mary Jane style, just meaning that it has this little strap with a buckle. Doesn't necessarily have to have a buckle. Some of them have Velcro to make it easier for the dancers to get them on and on by themselves. So as long as it is this shape, has a strap in tan, that is perfect for our pre-dance classes. And actually our mini tappers also wear this shoe as well. Okay, so moving on, speaking of those mini dancers, we have minis, juniors, and teens in black. So that is the color for their dress code. And same thing, we ask them to wear a leotard to class. So here's just another example of a leotard that a dancer might wear to class. And this is also an option that I wanted to show too. So this is kind of a leotard and shorts all in one combo. So something like this would be completely appropriate for a combo class, a jazz class, hip hop, even acro. So again, just some other options to think about for your dancer. And again, in the winter when it starts to get a little bit colder outside, if your dancer tends to get chilly or before they start moving and get really warm in class, a sweater is also a good idea and something you may want to think about. So again, we have these in the dance shop, but any kind of little sweater that's again fitted so that we could see the shape and the outline of their body is perfect. Okay, so let's talk footwear for our other classes. So I mentioned the mini tappers and the pre-tappers are wearing that Mary Jane tap shoe. Our junior and our teen tappers are actually wearing an Oxford tap shoe. So that looks something like this. It has ties. So this is an Oxford tap shoe. They will need that. If your dancer is taking a jazz or a hip hop class, they will need a jazz shoe. So this is an example of a jazz shoe. Again, these come in a lot of different styles. We like this one the best, and when I say this one, I'm meaning one that's a slip-on style. So you can see there's no ties here. Sometimes they kind of look like the top Oxford I showed you with the laces. This is just a little bit easier. The kids can get these on and off on their own. They don't have to tie them, and they don't come untied throughout the course of class. So we like this, and we like them to have this in black, unless they're a competition dancer, and then they will need a tan jazz shoe for their classes. Okay, and then we also have lyrical and point classes. So our lyrical dancers will need what is called a half sole. So as you can see, it's literally half of a shoe, and their foot slides into this front part, and the elastic goes around their heel. So this is a half sole for lyrical. For point, they will need a point shoe. And if they are taking point, they are going to get a special invitation from Miss Justine, because the best way to purchase point shoes is to have a teacher there helping you get fitted properly for them. So Miss Justine is going to plan an outing with our pre-point class to go and help them choose and select their shoes that they'll be wearing in class this year. So look for that. And lastly, I wanted to talk about acro. So for acro classes, our dancers wear no shoes. There's no footwear required for acro because there is tumbling, and barefoot is best for traction and to keep our dancers safe. So there are no shoes required for acro, and actually they don't need to wear tights to class as well for acro. If they do, again, if it's winter and they just want a little something on their legs, they're more than welcome to wear a stirrup tight, which is bare foot, like the ball of their foot is bare, and also their heel. So again, for that traction. I think that's everything, you guys. I tried to do that as very succinctly as I can, but if you would like more information, or if you would like this to be at your fingertips at a glance, you can find our dress code on our website. So it's under the Parents tab. You'll pull down that menu and you will see dress code. Everything is listed for you there, and I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you next week.